All right, just got this in from Runkle. The box of flies, bunch of different stuff. They all seem to have beads on the front of them. I don't have any flies that look anything like any of these, so that's pretty cool. Nice waterproof case. Let me go try these out. So the one I am starting off with is this longer, skinny one, just because I like the colors on it. See if I can get down here without falling. It's been pretty rainy lately, so everything's kind of muddy. So it looks all right here. Oh, got something looking at it already. Oh, he did not get the hook, but he went after it. That was cool. Right away. First real cast with this thing. These flies work. They're swiping at it. Take it. I think maybe the long skinny one, it's getting a lot of attention, but it might be the wrong one because they're grabbing it by the tail and not by the hook. And they spin it out real easy. Trying to match the hatch. I don't know if you can see that guy right there. Dragonfly. Looks almost identical to the fly that I tied on. Oh, there we go. Got him. Choked it too. But he wasn't hooked too bad. It's easy to come out. Oh, I was working on a cast and had another one come and grab it, so I wasn't able to set the hook on there. Okay, I got one coming up and chewing on it, but didn't take the hook. Looks like it's about to start raining. It's starting to drizzle. Oh, that was a little bass. Fly fishing in the rain in a creek that floods very easily. Oh, snapping turtle. Don't want to catch that on the fly. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit better than the last one. A little bit better. He choked it pretty good. Oh, that was weird. Oh, and there he goes. Nice, graceful release there. Well, I gotta walk back to my truck now because I just snagged a tree branch and the whole leader ended up snapping off at the knot up here. So, I don't have any more leaders, so I'm gonna go make one out of some, I've got some 6-pound mono, some pretty lightweight stuff compared to what I normally use. 6-pound mono in there. Cut out a piece probably 8 to 10 feet long and use that as a leader. The 6-pound mono I just decided to put on here actually worked out pretty well. It's actually thinner and lighter than the leader that I had on there, so that works out. And this fly line that I use is really easy to use because it's got a built-in loop inside of it to tie on easy. Alright, I've got one more of the dragonfly style ones, but I want to go with something smaller, maybe a brighter color. I've got these with orange and white grub looking things. Yeah, I'll go with one of those. It's actually a smaller hook too, should get the smaller fish hooked up a little more. I already got one. Got one before I could even cast out. That's how well this one, the brighter color, worked. I was just trying to get the line out of the rod. It's a nice one too. Big red breast or bluegill, whatever kind of sunfish. Pretty sure this is a regular bluegill. But yeah, there we go. Before I could even get a cast out properly, it was right up on the bank. The rain is really picking up. I might need to get out of here. It's nice and sunny and dry all day, and then as soon as I come out here to come fishing, it starts raining. Oh, do I got him? No, he spit it out. But he came up and took it. This one, I should have been using this fly. Oh, there we go. Should have been using this fly to begin with. It's way more effective. And the other one was getting bites and everything, but this one's just more effective in general. There we go. That's already 3 fish on this one, I think. And I had 2 on the other one. These are actually some really good flies. But it is raining a little harder than I would like it to be for me to be in this area. So I think I'm gonna give it one more cast and try to get out of here. I know I just said one more cast, but I don't know. I think I might risk moving a little farther down and then come back and jump in the truck and get out of here. That's crazy. There's a pallet. I just noticed that pallet hanging in the tree. That's how high the floodwaters get here. Really easy. So maybe I shouldn't be messing around and I should just get out of here. The rain seems to be lighting up a little bit, but I'm always really kind of scared of this place because there's been a lot of people that got washed away out of here. But I would also like to think that they would come to close the park if it was going to really flood and evacuate everybody. And the park's still open, so I'm going to risk it for a few more minutes. See maybe if it clears up. If not, then I'll get out of here. So I got one. Of course, I slipped up on there. Does he still? Okay, he's still on. What do I got? It's another little sunfish. Let's see. And my boss calling me. Hello? Yeah. All right. Come on. My boss called me right when I caught that fish, so I didn't get a release or anything, but it's a nice little fight. Now I'm all tangled up. There we go. That's a bit of a better spot. I just don't really like where I'm standing. Real slick. There we go. Got him. So another nice looking one. Been struggling with the bass lately, so been trying to change it up and get something on the line. Still getting bites. I can't see the fish anymore, but I can see that they're biting on the line. I can see the little taps. So okay, got one. Another one here. But the rain has slowed down a little bit, but it's pretty consistently now. So it's not as hard as it was, but it's consistent. And the wind is picking up a little bit and kind of actually helping me cast out some. Well, it had been, not anymore. Okay, there we go. I just got to be careful where I stand because all of this is pretty slick. I really do like these flies. That bead on there, which normally I just use little basic cheap flies. I don't normally use stuff that looks better like this or it's got the beads on it. But those beads add a whole new dimension to it because they're reflective too, but they also let it sink a little bit. And yeah, I think that reflection on the bead is the biggest thing today. Oh, there we go. This one's fighting better than any of the other ones have today. I think he might have came off though. Let me see. Nope, he's still on. I'm just reeling in. I'm tangling myself up a lot today. Oh, this is another species. Third species of the day. Actually, third species on this fly alone. Come on. You gotta open your mouth to get it out of there. There we go. Whoop. And he's gone. Now, usually when I come out to this creek, you guys see me pulling in tons of sunfish, but that's always further up in another spot where there's a nice deep hole and there's just a ton of them there. In this stretch here, I usually don't catch very many. So the fact that I'm pulling out so many on this fly really kind of attests to, there's another one, to how good it is. Nope, stay out of those. There we go. It's another one of these. Really attests to how good these flies really are. You can see what I'm using here. It's a white grub looking thing with an orange tail and a gold bead, and it is just killing it on these fish. It's another product from Runkle that, and I should not be standing over here. I'm sinking in the mud. Oh, there's another one. I was about to cast it out again and this guy grabbed it. Oh, and I'm slipping in the mud. I'm just reeling them in using a reel instead of bringing it in by hand. That way I can keep it from getting tangled up so easily. Look how red this guy is. I've never seen one with such a dark red on him before. It's usually kind of orange. Stop moving around because I'm going to slip and step on you. There we go. Now normally I would just reel it in or bring it in by hand, almost hand line it in the way I the way I always do, but there's so much stuff to slip on and get tangled on and step on right now that I'm just, when I get a fish, I'm just reeling it in using the reel, and it takes a lot longer, but it's a little bit cleaner and it doesn't tangle me up as much. There's another one. Oh, that one slipped off. Damn. That's another reason why using a reel to bring in a fish isn't always very good. Like, I should have landed that fish. I just accidentally cast upstream and it landed perfectly there. And you know what? There's a lot of emergency vehicles driving around with the lights flashing, so I'm gonna get out of here. That's not a good sign in this creek in the rain. Oh, what? I was trying to grab it to bring it in, and I had a fish on there, but he slipped off. So let me try to figure out how I'm gonna get out of here. And I'm gonna get out of here. It's unfortunate that I gotta call it quits so early, but something's going on. It looks like they're starting to close up the park, so it's probably gonna start flooding, and I need to get out of here. So I only lost 2 fish, so the hooks were pretty good on them. There we go, Runkle, propelled by passion. Check them out on Amazon. I'll have a link to this directly in the description down below. I've also got a 10% off coupon code that they've given me. Look for that down in the description. It's CAF10RCL, I think. Look for it down there. You'll get 10% off any purchases from Runkle on Amazon. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna get out of here.